Let's take a look at other stories on the African continent, as the ECOWAS Court of Justice in Abuja has restrained the federal government from imposing sanctions or prosecuting Twitter. So it's also restricted the government from carrying out such actions against any other social media service provider, as well as media houses, pending the hearing and determination of a suit challenging the government's suspension of Twitter operations in Nigeria. The Nigerian government earlier banned Twitter for the late President Buhari's post on grounds that it breached the social networking site's rules. So where does this latest development leave the Nigerian government's quest to effectively regulate engagements on social media? Joining us via Zoom from Nigeria to discuss this further is Japheth Omojuwa, a Nigerian journalist and commentator. Hello and welcome to Metro News.
Thank you. The pleasure is mine.
Great to have you here. So first of all, what does the ruling mean to the Nigerian government, the social and mainstream media, and Nigerians in general?
The ruling validates the belief that the action of the government was unnecessary. It should never have happened, because what the government essentially did in banning Twitter was to do something that they could have done amongst other options, but using this as their final options, a sort of nuclear option. But it's also good to see that the government has set up a team to engage Twitter, and hopefully along with the ruling, we will get to a resolution very soon.
And what has been the feedback from Nigerians? Has the government commented yet?
I think ultimately everyone most people do not care. They just want the government to unban Twitter so that they can move on with their lives. We are used to court rulings and not necessarily being effective. We've also seen situations where the Nigerian government has disregarded even court rulings from Nigerian courts, let alone the ECOWAS Court, that in many ways is not as powerful as, say, the Nigerian Supreme Court or even the Nigerian High Court.
And when is the next sitting of the court, and what is the suit against the government praying for?
Pardon me?
If you can hear me, I'm asking, when is the next sitting, and what is the suit against the government praying for?
Yeah. There are other court issues on this. I know that PIN, SERAP, and other organizations are suing the government. But ultimately, it's going to be something that happens between the Nigerian government and Twitter, meeting a resolution on when to open Twitter.
All right. Thank you for your time with us here on Newsbeat. We are grateful.